So, are we live? We live? I'm gonna assume we're live. Alright, let's get into this. I'm gonna have to rewatch that entire opening cutscene again. But again, I am just playing this to refresh myself, and because I had to erase my PS3 save data.
Would you looky there? Ain't that a sight? Tends to make one feel kinda small and insignificant like, what with the vastness and grandeur of the universe and all.
Yeah, tell 'em about the legend, Octagon.
I was just getting to that presently, Boyd. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my brother Romboyd here and I have heard tell of a legend.
We heard it from this guy, who heard it from his cousin, who used to live next door to this other guy.
Be that as it may, we have it from a very reliable source that the Galvin...
Who is just about the smartest folks ever.
Oh, heck, Romboyd, do you want to tell this story?
Well, okay. Legend has it that one of the Galvan created a whole planet all by himself called Promise. Now, what runs low on juice from time to time on account of it's really some kind of giant machine or some such.
Preposterous tale, if you ask me.
Sure is pretty, though. Ooh, what are them there beam thingies?
They is for pulling the moons of a planet into a new orbit, like so. And when the moons of Primus in particular is in just the right position, what you might call the sweet spot.
Ooh, kick the dog and spit in the fire. Go on.
The planet gets all charged upified again. It's quite the green energy initiative, actually. Now, every time the big planetary recharge happens on Primus, supposedly, the Galvins set up a bunch of racetracks on worlds all over the known universe and then some, to celebrate...
Now look at Biscus, and now it's nothing like how it is a UE. Because this one actually has some design to it, instead of just being a giant ball of water.
Who's telling this story, you or me?
I thought I was.
No. Now, where was I? Oh, legend has it that whenever this here Grand Prix is held, the Galvin only allow the best racers in the galaxy to participate in this most prestigious of occasions. It's a winner-take-all,
Yay!
drag-out, high-speed showdown, the likes of which one is unlikely to ever see again in one's lifetime.
In go-karts?
So the legend goes.
Ooh, that sure is a mighty fine story, Octagon. If only there was some way for you and I to partake in said improbable event.
Funny you should ask. Howdy! I'm Octagon Friedel, your commentator type person. This here's my brother Romboyd.
Call me Boyd.
The event to which we were so wistfully referring before just happens to be about to take place right now.
Well, don't that beat all?
Boyd and I'll be right here with you through the whole shebang.
Hey, Ruby, I see you there. Fast Track may have been made for this game, but I still refuse to play them.
Some galactic racing.
Yep, Ben's a Galactic Racing, but Ben's racing everybody he can change into, Kevin and Vilgax, because we don't care about Gwen. Why isn't Gwen in this game? You have her model from the Ultimate Alien game. Just use that one. Just use her model from Cosmic Destruction and give her like a manicar.
Here we are at Blizzard Ridge, starting point for the beginner's luck circle. This here is the ice planet Kilmus. Necro-Phrygians like Big Chill call this place home. Personally, I find its climatory landscape to be a mite inhospitable. Besides Kilmus, this circuit will also take us to the water world of Passes.
Shut up, I know I'm my worst enemy.
Universe, Vulpin.
Oh, that, and I am racing all of Ben's aliens for some reason.
Repo that shit ship on Vulcan, and I found that perfectly good pair of underwear just a-floating in the sludge.
Write that down, that's canon, write that down.
Now, can you believe the things people throw away?
Boy, do you recall us conversating recently about your lack of...
Yeah, I never got how that worked. Like, maybe if there's some kind of Omnitrix simulation or something, like can destroy all aliens. But, no, this is just, this just happens, I guess. I guess the Ultimatrix had that glitch again with the Ultimates. Hell, even Ultimate Humongousaur is in this game, and Ultimate Cannonball. Maybe the Ultimatrix did just glitch again, and Ben decided, maybe I should get them all back, just say, nah, fuck it, I'll race them. And for some reason, Vilgax is here.
I think you mean pointy eyes thingies.
Stalactites.
And where's Gwen? I still have no idea. Why was Fast Track a priority over Gwen? Oh, Ultimate Echo Echo is here as well, I forgot.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, so in this game the stats don't matter other than speed. So playing as a standard character gives you like a 50% chance of getting anything done right. But it's all about the speed stat, every other stat is fucking useless. You know, for your character. But for the opponent, they can just do whatever the fuck they want. At least this game runs at a decent-ish frame rate, you know? Wrath's on my ass. Hello, Wrath. I think for a lot of the models in this game, they just reused them from either Alien Force Vilgax attacks or Cosmic Destruction. Which is really funny because Monkey Bar Studios made the Alien Force game. But I think this model of Heat Blast would also go on to be reused in Omniverse. Just slightly tweaked. Which, you know, that probably wouldn't surprise me. No, if you look at that, I'm in last. By the way, as far as I know, I'm on easy mode. Yep, this is easy mode. The controls ain't good. At least the planets look nice, you know. Yeah, so Ben can change into his aliens, which I always thought was a neat idea. Like the special moves and that he can change into his aliens. But it means less when we're racing them. Like, come on. By Ultimate Alien, they had a big enough cast for a racing game. Got Ben, Kevin, Gwen, Vilgax, Volcanus, the fucking Forever Knights. You know, they have enough. Even if I can't name them all. Hell, Serpent in a car, that would be funny.
We have a new lead. First place is indeed something one does aspire to in a race.
Oh, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Damn it, I placed fourth. Give him the slip. Nah, fuck you. Oh look, it's Diamond Head Jesus. It's Diamond Head Jesus, guys. They couldn't even fit his whole art on screen. Okay, I'll give him that. That is kind of fun.
Now, here's a picturesque planet. Look at all them oceans, Octagon.
I'd rather not, Boyd. I'm suffering from a touch of the...
Okay, the alien you get is basically determined which alien is ahead of you.
Oh no, your breath don't...
And if you're in first place, as far as I know, it's random. But, you see, if this was Piscus in the actual Ultimate Alien, I would have loved that. But, no, Piscus in Ultimate Alien is just a giant ball of water with a tiny little core.
And around.
Boyd.
And then, the racers is gonna go over a bootsy jump and get way up yonder high where they can see them.
In fact, you know, I think if we ever do go to Piscus in Gwen 10, well, I'm gonna base it on this version. Because this version just has so much more going on.
Whoosh! Right over another one of them whoopsie-daisy jumps.
Boyd!
And then, it's...
Also, Rhomboid and Octagon are written perfectly in this game. This game was written by Charlotte Fulton, as far as I know.
Back and forth.
And you know, since she did Alien, False Vilgax, Attacks, and Cosmic Destruction, to end her trilogy off of the series, this wasn't that bad.
That's the way y'all feels about my...
As far as I know, she didn't write Omniverse or Omniverse 2, and there's no way in hell she got near the reboot.
3, 2, 1.
Ah, there we go, speed boost. Okay, why is Ultimate Cannonball even in a car? That makes no goddamn sense. Some of these aliens just shouldn't be in a car. Like, imagine if Fast Track was actually running and Cannonball was just rolling the entire time. That would be awesome. But, no. They all have to be in go-karts. And I still believe the roster could have been so much better than all of Ben's aliens, plus Vilgax, Ben, and Kevin. Again, why no Gwen? Why are you so afraid of Gwen, Monkey Bar Games? Is it because people complained about Gwen in Alien Force the game? Because you still put Kevin in this game, so that can't be it. Hell, if the roster was nothing but Ben's aliens, I wouldn't be as pissed as I am. The fact that you have 3 other people in this game, I just have to be pissed now. If jury rig, I mean, I imagine this was being made in production-wise in season 2 of Ultimate Alien, so I don't think they had jury rig yet. Because as far as I know, Fast Track was made for this game. I'd love to have seen it, and I'm not saying I wouldn't, but realistically, I don't think he was around. That brings me to another point. If you have all the aliens with these amazing abilities, why do you make it just that I don't know? Like, none of them do anything normally? Like, why isn't Spider Monkey shooting webs at everybody, you know? Why isn't Big Chill freezing people? Why isn't Vilgax being Vilgax? And where the hell is Gwen? I'm still not over it! And hell, maybe there could be like an alien selection ring for Ben when you get to that point. Just saying you pick an alien to pick and you get access to each of the different alien abilities. That would have been awesome. But no. Oh yeah, classic Wildvine art. I forgot some of the classic aliens just use the classic art. Even if, say, they have the model sheet for Stinkfly, they'll still use the... You know, I didn't even plan for that, but this brings up my point. They have the UAF model sheet for classic Stinkfly, so just use that one.
Miles of decaying detritus mean we find ourselves on the planet Vulpin. This place is a dump for every type of nastiness imaginable and then some. Vulpamancers like wild mutt come from hereabouts. No accounting for taste. I find the smell to be somewhat distressing on one's nasal cavities.
Oh,
I'm just listening to Alex kind of Romboid right now.
I know them beans we had for lunch ain't a sitting well with you, so...
Boyd, that would fall under the category of what you might call too much information. Anyhow, Vulpin is also home to a little track we call Toxic Tunnel. Shortly after the start, there's a mighty tricky crisscross with jumps that make racers pass each other in midair. And they continue crisscrossing until they come back together after a big old clover leaf.
When everybody's back on the same track again, they all jump into one of them sludge holding facilities. Jumping over sludge could make for some good old smash-ups, ain't that right, Octagon?
Indeed, Boyd, indeed. Now after that, it's one more ginormous jump, and then smooth sailing. Until the next lap starts, anyway. You have anything to add, Boyd?
Oh, yeah. About them beans.
Let's just start the race, Boyd.
So why does Vulpin look so much different in here than it did back in Vilgax Attacks? Why not just reuse all those assets? Why isn't Bellwood a level actually? Now that I think about it, you're okay with reusing assets for the characters, but not the levels? It never made sense to me. It's like Punish Time Explosion, which I haven't streamed yet. But in Punish Time Explosion, they reuse an absolute fuck ton of assets from the 2 Papaya Studios games, and I guess that makes sense. They are Papaya Studio Well, it was made by Papaya Studios after all. But it's like seeing all the new assets they made for every other TV show, and then just seeing they've reused every single asset they could from the Ben 10 Papaya duology. That was just funny to me. I did plan on doing Punch Time Explosion, but to be quite frank, I kind of want to just get the Omniverse games out of the way, but I'm doing Galactic Racing first. Just because at least with Punch Time Explosion, there's enough difference in the cartoon shows that I could really do it any time I wanted. Damn it, why do I keep smashing into everything?
When he's all charged up, ultimate cannon bolt is what you might call a roll monster. On account of looking roll and all.
Fuck. Okay. No, come on! How did I get fourth? Okay, looks like Swamp Fire and Ultimate Cannonball are pretty far ahead of me. That's fine, I just need to catch back up. Didn't even hit me, so what was the point of using my ability to shield there? Also, the racetracks are only like a minute long each. You know, and I get that the whole multiple laps thing is supposed to make up for something like that. But that doesn't change the issue, doesn't change the fact it still is, you know. Also, when Ben turns into a different alien, I wonder if he gets the stats of that alien, or if he keeps his same stats, and it's just a model switch. Did I get first? You know, I got second. That's good enough to unlock the next track. I love how Ultimate Echo is trying to look angry, but he doesn't have the eyes for it. Why is Wrath pissed but Ultimate Humongousaur clapping? I thought Ultimate Humongousaur was meant to be like the most aggressive of the Ultimates.
Yeah. This is embarrassing.
Ultimate Cannonball in a car still feels cursed to me, and I can't put my finger on it. Alright. Let's go back, let's change our character up. Let's do Kevin Levin this time. Let's go for the heavy car. Wasteland Jungle, let's go. Oh, Freezeland Jungle, I guess. See, if they can use UAF Diamond Head, why can't they use UAF Stinkfly? What, do they not have a model sheet for UAF Stinkfly?
Howdy, folks, and welcome to Frozen Freeway, the first track in the circuit that folks around these parts call Freezeway Jungle.
Do you reckon they calls it that on account of Kill Miss being a tad bit on the bone-chillingly cold side?
I do reckon that is.
Maybe I should have been, Big Chill, gotten the home advantage.
No Void and Primus too.
Oh, well that's good, cause prison dimensions and jungles with mechanical mosquitoes as big as your head is so much better.
Is he being sarcastic?
I can resume commentating.
Not yet.
Okay, that's Rhomboid right there.
Good. So, trickiest part of this go-round is this here ramp jump doohickeys. Hitting that there trigger makes them go up and down, and if you hit one whilst it's up, you get yourself to the shortcut. But if it's
Okay.
goes and hits the trigger while you're jumping, well, let's just say the outcome will be less than serendipitous. What with the perilous drop to your doom and all.
3, 2.
Yeah, I don't know either. That is something that's confusing me a lot with the character images. And again, it's like, you have Stinkfly in UA. Even if it is this classic version, you still have him in UA. So just use the UA version. Don't use classic. Same goes for Wildvine, you know? You redrew him for the intro, just use that one. Man, imagine if they had a Rip Jaws item. probably be the only clean shot we'd get of Rip Jaws with legs.
That there was exceedingly nasty.
Since, you know, UA only had him in one episode and then never brought him back up. Same kind of goes for Ghost Freak as well in the Ultimate Sacrifice. Oh, that was a Necrophagian right there. Actually, did that Necrophagian have the, yeah, did that Necrophagian have the albino colors from Map of Infinity?
On the speedy of cars.
That... yeah, they do. That's really interesting, actually. Yeah, it's really interesting. They all have that albino color scheme from Map of Infinity. I mean, that was probably the reference for the characters, but doesn't make it any less interesting, you know? Well, shit. I missed the jump. No, I'm in the shield! Oh, I guess I'll just hit myself, that'll do it. Wait, is that goop? Were we just covered by goop? Oh, come on! My shield went down just before it hit me. That's not fair.
We gotta make our vehicles do that, Octagon.
That's what you were saying before, Ruby? Yeah, no, you're right. They did use transparent backgrounds on the, characters in the console games. Well, except from Protector of Earth, but they just used the silhouettes for that. It's like they used the holograms for, the UA, for the AF games, and UA just had a different mechanical system. Yeah, that's true. It is the natural order of things for Kevin if his car breaks. Kinda would've been funny if they put the, well, no, they did put...
a dimension created by the Galvin.
Okay, now, I'm pretty sure parts of this level are just taken from Galactic attacks.
You and me, boy, call for help from the plumbers.
Or they can call
But I still don't know.
from us, should we ever graduate from the Plumber Academy.
Wait, this is while they're still working at the Plumbers Academy?
Now what y'all...
This really must have been made during Season 2.
Void is also home to some...
Because come Season 3, they've already graduated.
including this one here.
In Mother of All Riddles, that is.
The track is sometimes force field, sometimes asteroid, and all the times arduous to cling to.
Yeah, it's also real hard to stay on.
Once the races get...
Again, Octagon Romboy, they're written just absolutely perfectly in this game, and I love it.
Go left.
Wait, Devoid? I completely forgot that was in here, Devoid's drill.
But much more inclined to cause your demise route. In the end, there's a lot of jumping and just trying not to fall off until the very last jump drops all the racers right at what is known in the nomenclature as the finish line.
I was a mite disappointed they doesn't just blow up real good when they fall.
Oh, I will. That's not a probability, it's an inevitability.
Sometimes falling into an endless void must suffice. Let's get...
Yeah, I like how Kevin's go-kart is based on his actual car from the show.
3, 2, 1,
Looks like they still got Greg Sipes back as Kevin, which is good.
go! Someone new is in the...
You know, they'll do that for every game Kevin's in, even in the reboot. It's like they can get Kevin's voice more consistently than they can get Ben's, the alien's voices half the time. Like, Heat Blast's voice. I actually don't know what Heat Blast's voice sounds like. I think it still uses the clips from Forge of Creation rather than the voice they went with in Season 2. You know, the better voice used in Forge of Creation. Because Heat Blast's voice in Season 3 just makes no goddamn sense to me. Yes, missiles! Kevin is very well known for having missiles. Why does Kevin shoot out missiles and not, like, punch the ground or something? At least make it true to Kevin's character, man. Come on. Damn it. Okay, this map might be a little bit harder for me to get through. That first map felt too easy.
was exceedingly nasty. Ah, what?
Why is it saving? What is it saving? Did I just get a trophy? I did. Okay. Wildvine vines. Really should have just been Methanosian vines. I was like, not lying here, that really should have been Methanosian vines. Since, you know, they already have stinkfly, so why not use it to the fullest?
If I had a dollar for every time that happened to one of us.
Sometime this millennium.
Guys, did they even use Heat Blast's model art in this game? I have no idea now that I think about it. Yep, I'm still first. Fuck you. Fuck you, Big Chill. Oh look, there's Jetry, I completely forgot here. What is that model art? It looks like they squished him inwards just to fit him on screen or something. I still like how Waybig's full model art can't be shown on screen. That... Okay, I'll give him that. That is fairly clever. And here we are back on Primus.
Once again, where the participants are about to circumnavigate the course known as Jungle Run. Now, some folks have been speculating that Primus is the fabled home of the Coden Stream.
You know, this made me realize the only time that Primus is even brought up in the games is in the Ultimate Alien games.
Alien creatures and what have you.
Now, I gotta tell you, I find that mighty hard to believe.
So did Omniverse.
Some folks will believe anything, but they ain't educated like us. Now, the racers is gonna traverse into the tunnels near the volcano. Inside, they can stick the main road or take a more dangerous shortcut to the left.
Yeah, it's like, I think the Ben 10 racing game has a lot of potential. The issue is how they went about it, and the fact this game probably had a budget lower than the reboot's first season.
When they gets into the jungle, it's a pretty straight.
Which is actually impressive now that I think about it, because that first season had like no budget until the season finale.
Giant mechanical mosquito things what's a shooting up the track.
Well, yes, those could be a might hazardous.
It's like, I get this game has to reuse some stuff, but seriously, Heat Blast's model looks like they reused it later on for Omniverse, which again, I wouldn't be surprised since they're both made by the same people. Monkey Bar Games. And hell, I think some tracks like, say, based on some of the events from the show could be really fun. Like, imagine if we were just racing on Primus. We were chasing after Agragor for a Map of Infinity piece on, Kilms or... not Kilms, fucking... yeah, not Kilms. Imagine if we were chasing after a Map of Infinity piece on, Piscus, there we go. Or if we were looking for the, power core from, Vilgax attacks on Vulpin. I think that's a time where I can excuse reused assets because they're reusing it in a fun way. In a way that helps the game feel a lot more complete. On the DS version, it's an incredible amount of 4 characters per race. No one... Okay. Yeah, that sounds bad, but isn't also, like, Diamond Head exclusive to that version? Because I know he's not in, this version of the game. I think he's only in the DS version. Which sucks! What's even worse is how they handled Ghost Freak. Because in that version of the game, I'm pretty sure he has his his Ultimate Sacrifice appearance. Where in this game, it's just the scare. Although they still call him Ghost Freak because only Omniverse will admit his name's actually the scare. Wow, I fucked up bad on that one. But you know what? I stayed in first place, so I don't care. Oh, Heat Blast has been unlocked. Yeah, as for that racing game, I mean, racing games on the DS have definitely been better. Like, for example, you know, Mario Kart DS is the obvious one, but but Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing on DS, I've heard, is a pretty good time. Hell, I bet the DS version wasn't even in the original, like, Let me change over to Heat Blast, let me check him out. Where is he? There we go.
Heat Blast!
No, okay, they do the Season 3 voice. Wait, look at these cars. Imagine if one of these was what the reboot went with for its Heat Blast car design. Again, there's Diamond Head in his UAF appearance, making me get even more pissed off at Stinkfly. See? There's Stinkfly right now. Why don't she use his UAF appearance? What, did they not have model art for that?
We are here presently.
Or is it the posing? Because you've got way bigger his natural pose, you just kind of clipped most of it off.
And a null void too.
That's right, Boyd. Incineration and incarceration is in our future.
Why did I pick the fire alien for the water level?
We're on Pisces at the aptly named Pisces Falls track. That there titleization comes from waterfalls like these here. And steering through them is indeed a challenge.
Then there's some more flowing water and a crazy curve what gives you a great view of the ocean. Would you look at there? Not that.
You see how that bit of the racetrack is cut off? It's because for a lot of these, they just have they have one racetrack and split it into 3 different courses. If they had all 3 racetracks in one giant map, that would have been great. Hang on, I need to plug in my laptop. Hang on, guys. Alright, we should be good now.
Gonna be a fun one to watch, Boyd.
3,
Heat Blast.
1.
Yeah, Heat Blast's voice is the Season 3 voice. Which I didn't realize I hated until Kuro pointed out. Kuro the artist pointed out that, yeah, it could have been a lot better with how they did it in Map of Infinity. Not Map of Infinity, I mean fucking... I'm forgetting the names of episodes, guys. I'm not a true fan anymore. Forge of Creation. The fuck was that Neuroshock blast? I am avoiding everything. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. And I shot. And it finally hit something. Like, why are Heat Blast and Swamp Fire even in the same game? Is it really because they just really didn't want to bring in any of the Andromeda 5? Because they brought in Amphibian, who seems to be the face of Ultimate Alien at this point in the franchise's history. Especially since Alien Extinction really only used him for Ultimate Alien. And then this game only has the only Andromeda 5B Amphibian. When they definitely couldn't have used, like, at least Water Hazard. Water Hazard would actually fit in a car much better than Amphibian. Okay, now I'm questioning the character roster in terms of what aliens they picked. Because it feels like they just... Because it's like... Cannonball... Ultimate Cannonball wasn't even in Cosmic Destruction. So I wonder if that has something to do with his inclusion? Because, like, regular Cannonball they would have had the model of, and Ultimate Cannonball is just a reskin, so it probably would have taken, like, what? 3 hours to whip together in Photoshop? I know they didn't use Photoshop as the modeling software, but you get what I mean. And again, this Heat Blast model, it just really seems like the one in Omniverse. Because they used the same model of Heat Blast for,
Spider Monkey is charged up. Spider Monkey? You reckon it?
Wait, Terraspin was used the most? That is interesting. And Amphibian was the least used, yet is the face of Ultimate Alien. Okay, what the fuck's going on here, guys? Like, come on, marketing, you can't be this bad. Seriously, why does Amphibian get to be the one to represent Ultimate Alien? I don't think I'll ever understand that. I realistically would have picked Water Hazard or NRG. I mean, Terraspin apparently gets the most uses, so why not use Terraspin? Oh, just because he's a giant turtle? How does a giant jellyfish make it any better? You know? It's bullshit, that's what it is. Bullshit. Okay, D, you can do a much better Heat Blast voice. Please do that much better Heat Blast voice.
Blasting to victory!
So, is that stats Ultimate Alien or Ultimate Alien and Omniverse? Because I feel like Terror Spin was used quite a few times in Omniverse compared to the other ones. Well, no, NRG was used a fair bit too. And Armadrill was used a fair bit in Season 1 and 2, but that's just because they had the Predator. Water Hazard was only ever used as like a joke alien. And I think Amphibian only appeared like, what, twice?
No tour of Vulpin would be complete without a trip through the waste processing plants. Actually, no tour of Vulpin doesn't include garbage of some fashion.
Garbage gauntlet.
Yeah, but why is that?
Close enough to smell it.
It is a mighty difference. Just round from the start.
Why does Vulpin look like this?
They got to dodge all the junk,
Like,
teleporting in.
I still don't believe Vulpin from Alien Force Golgite Tech should look like that. But it looks worse here because it's so much more mechanized.
Then there's this big crane, see, and they can.
Maybe it's continuity and whoever was mechanizing it to begin with just got further along in the year span?
Blowed up real good.
You seem to get a great deal of pleasure out of other folks' pain, boy.
As we all do.
Is that wrong?
No. I love how Octagon doesn't even respond. Because even he knows he gets pleasure out of people suffering. After all, he is a Vreedle.
Hey, looks like somebody new's a leading the pack.
No. Yeah, the controls are usually pretty decent, but sometimes it's just... Yeah, why even bother bringing Diamond Head Jesus into this game? Like, the crystals don't do anything worthwhile. Okay, again, with the Diamond Head Jesus crystal. Oh, what, should I start calling him Chromic? Yeah, I'll start calling him Chromic from now on. There we go, I'll make it funny. Okay, in OV, Armadillo and Tailspin are both used 11 times, Water Hazard 10, NRG is... Oh crap, I missed that. NRG is... Ace and Amphibian is 7. Okay, so Amphibian is used a fair... Okay, so they're all used a fair bit more than I remembered. But that still doesn't change the fact, you know? It's like... Why is it, like... Like, if you ask Omniverse, it seems like Armadillo is the one from UA to remember. And I get why. Powers-wise, he's probably, like... He's probably the most, most functional, you know? I don't say functional, but you get what I mean. Damn it. Yeah, in terms of, I forgot my train of thought there. Oh, fuck, I'm so far in last place it hurts.
That's what these here cartons.
How did I fall so far behind? Jeez, I probably gone to like 5th on the damn leaderboard. Oh, 3rd. It's not that bad. I just need to get first to the next one. Like, what is with this model art of Jet Ray? Something just seems off. Goop? Okay, I've seen that render before of Goop. Like, promo stuff for Alien Force.
Racing in the null void has what you might call its ups and downs, and that is never more true than on this here track. Dimension dementia. The racers make a way.
Oh no, I have dementia. Let's make a funny joke out of it.
Around the next corner, it's up to the sideways asteroid and back down again.
Why is this called Dimension Dementia? Is it just for the joke, the alliteration and rhyming?
I is smart.
That you are.
My clever play on words did not go unnoticed. But boy, I'm afraid the joke is on the racers this time, on account of while they still all disorientated. The boosted jump drops them smack dab in the middle of some of them null guardians.
Woo, that's gonna be something.
Okay, those moles are definitely ripped from Vilgax attacks. There's no way they aren't.
Turn them all about before they take that final.
This game had a budget of like 5. They had to reuse some assets somewhere.
No, boy, it ain't for no sissies.
I'm just surprised there isn't a Bellwood area. I guess Earth, as they'd call it. But still, I would have loved to have raced through Bellwood. It would have been utter chaos, and I'd love it. Because if we're already going to pretend that other people don't exist on the other planets, why not say Earth as well?
He done blowed him away real good.
There we go. Now that's how you do that. Who's in front? Of course it's 10. Of course it's Tennyson. Why wouldn't it be Tennyson?
That boy is sure harder than right down there at Texas. I'm glad I get out to the track, because Heat Blast is all...
Motherfucking Wrath. Come on, Jean. You can't stay ahead of me. Maybe he can stay ahead of me. Oh, this level's already giving me a headache. Wow, look, this game has anti-gravity. Mario Kart 8 really did rip this game off. Because I'm sure they looked at fucking Ben 10 for inspiration for Mario Kart 8. We all know they really stole it from Crash Nitro Kart. There we go.
It's about to get a whole lot hot around here, boy. Heat Blast is...
Damn you, Wrath! I wanted to race on the... I hate you, Wrathsicle. Fuck you, you can all die now. Oh! Well done, Big Chill. Well done. By well done, I mean fuck you.
We gotta make our vehicle do that, Octagon.
Okay, Cannonball has lost his brains. That's probably for the best. Wrath, you cannot stay in first. I'm sorry, buddy, but I need that third place. What the fuck? Wait, did I just see Ultimate Humongousaur twice? Oh, that one probably was. Hit the drips up. Yeah, that's fair. How is Wrath so far ahead? How? How did Wrath get so far ahead? I'm so confused. Like, why though? Oh, that was so close. Since when is Wrath a good racer?
Hot around here, boy. Heat Blast is charged and...
What the fuck? Taking the shortcut, man. Cannot handle the shit. Did I get someone? Oh, I shot Wrath! That bastard deserves it!
Seems first place does smile occasionally on the speedy
The fuck? This level is a fucking nightmare. I'm putting my shield up now. Because I have to anticipate something just coming out of nowhere.
Wonder what configuration will transpire when he attacks this time.
You see, like that? I have no idea that was coming. I'm starting to remember why I hate this game. At least I skipped that. Okay, Wrath came in third, so that should give me a chance to get him back up. I think if you come in first place for every cup, you will win something. Yeah, I'm going to do one more cup, then I'm going to call it an end to the stream and get started on recording the review. Well, recording my voiceover for the review. In other news, Destroyer Aliens is coming along fine. You know, Yeah, they're not that... Okay, yeah, Null Prime. Okay, let's change out character. Who we got then? Do we have fast track? No? Yeah, I'll use Ultimate Echo Echo. Sure, I'll go for the heavy car. Null Prime, let's get going. Once again, it's fucking yup. Still hate... Goob's voice is fine, it's just when they try to put him in a serious moment, it doesn't work. And again with Stinkfly, why do you keep showing Stinkfly? Do you really have no other original series artwork to use? If it's just Stinkfly, then don't show it!
Galvin Gorge, named after the famous clothier Galvin Klein.
Not to impugn your inestimable
Okay, that's funny.
fashion, Boyd, but this here track's named after the Galvin aliens from the planet Galvin Prime.
Really? Well, what kind of clothes do they make?
Boyd, when this is over, we need to...
You know, that is a good question. I wonder if there is a fashion designer Galvin out there.
We got us a race to commentate, son. So
Maybe we should have one of those in Gwen 10.
bit the glacier jumping chasm and make themselves a hard...
Maybe we should.
...split where they can take...
Like, come the time of Omniverse, some Galvin decide to branch out into different things beyond just science, using their intellects.
Take a bunch of jumps across some...
I actually really like that idea.
Which is none too pleasant to swim.
Shit, write that down, write that down.
So I've heard tell.
And through the codon flow tubes to the central pumping station, where fans is ready to knock the spit out of any racer's curse with what you call less than optimal timing.
Ooh-wee, it's gonna be
Ah,
fun.
RNG.
Let's get her started. 3, 2, 1, go!
Not yet, Boyd, not yet.
I said go.
Boyd.
Go!
Oh, he's just a tad bit excitable. Pay him no mind.
3, 2, 1, go!
I like how Fast Track tried to be fast there, but he fucking died. As he deserves to. Hell, they couldn't have even made him red? Like, just red to differentiate him from Accelerate? They had to make him blue? It's like they wanted to use Accelerate, but realized he couldn't fit in a fucking go-kart, so they said, nah, we'll just make a new one.
Sure will.
Like, at that point, what's the point of even making a new alien, man? Shit.
Cover your ears, Boyd. Ultimate Echo Echo.
Yeah, Dimension 23 game. No, you know what we should get? We should get like a 4-player Ben 10 game, but the Bens that you can play as are Gwen 10, Ben 10, Ben 23, and like maybe reboot Kevin. That would be awesome. Like, imagine the possibilities. Yeah, I could see this being a game in the Dimension 23 though. Like, that version of 23 is doing this based on what he's heard about Ben from his time in, with the Ultimatrix. That would be funny. Like I said, that would be my pitch for a Ben 10 game. A 4-player Ben 10 game we could play as Ben 10, Gwen 10, Ben 23, and reboot Ben, I guess? Either reboot Ben or reboot Kevin. Probably reboot Kevin just for... Just making a multiverse story of then trying to stop the evil Bens. There you go, that's my pitch for a game. Now Cartoon Network, hit me up when you're interested. But seriously, could you imagine having to fight evil Bens at the end of levels, like as boss fights? They have the same kind of aliens, they have very similar aliens to what you do. And you have to find unique ways to take them down. And hell, you could even have Albedo be there as one of the bad guys, since he's willing to do whatever the hell he wants. And the final boss is Eon. Actually, shit, now I'm interested in this. Why did I say that? Cartoon Network, hit me up. I just made that say myself one day since I'm still on a... What the fuck? How did I fail this badly? Yeah, since I'm on a game design course right now, I might just make that my damn self. In a few years. Yeah, maybe Ultimate Echo Echo wasn't the right choice. Well, my tap decided to fucking piss itself. Next race! Because I don't fucking know anymore. Hey look, it's Lodestar, that guy that's been in one game and then was never looked at again. Even Wrath got more appearances than Lodestar, man. Even Amphibian got more game appearances than Lodestar.
Here we are on Kilman.
Yeah, right? It's like, just don't make him blue. Make him literally any other color than blue.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, but like for my pitch there for Ben 10 game, final boss could either be Eon or Alien X Ben from Alien Extinction. Or maybe like Eon would be the true final boss if you play in hard mode or something. Damn, I really want to see this game get made now. It's like being able to play as 4 Bens allows for 4-player multiplayer fun. It was something like All for One. Hell, maybe even each version of Ben would get like 4 aliens of their own. Like say Gwen 10 would get like Diamond Ted, Heat Blast, Wildvine, and Goop or something, I don't know.
Ultimate Echo Echo is ready to cut loose.
But you get the point there though, like maybe their Omnitrix have been messed with by Eon and then they have to go fight the other Bens to get crystals to fix it or some shit. I kind of really want to see it. Maybe I should make a video on that pitch. Fuck, I want to make a Fuck, I think I might. Might get some ideas down and just make a video pitching the game.
Was exceedingly nasty.
Then it's like, if we do get Reboot Ben, we just have it be his Reboot aliens, you know, Overflow, Shock Rock, Slapback, and, I don't know, Surge, maybe?
And that boy is really hitting the game.
Yeah, Echo Echo. This isn't even regular Echo Echo. This is Ultimate Echo Echo. This is the ultimate version who can fly! Why doesn't he just fly to the end of the level? Why doesn't Big Chill just fly to the end of the level? How is fast tracking first?
You know, I sure could go for a snow cone right about now.
I'm still pissed at fast track. But I deserve to be pissed at fast track because he's fucking fast track. Just don't make him blue. We already have enough blue aliens in this damn show. Think about it. Accelerate, Spider Monkey, Ultimate Echo Echo, Ultimate Spider Monkey, Big Chill. Now fast track. Hell, Shock Rock in the reboot. To stop using blue for aliens, pick literally any other color.
If I had a dollar for every time that...
God, I'm fucking up at this race so bad. What the fuck? How far ahead is this guy?
Folks might just want to bundle up, so Big Chill just switched on his ultimate power.
I seem to have slipped some discs.
Okay, yeah, I'm not redoing this. Yeah. I wouldn't say that Accelerate was hard to animate, he was just hard to figure out how to draw. Oh my god, that artwork! Why does it look like Big Chill's clip art? Anyway, yeah, I don't think it was that it was hard to animate. Aliens that were hard to animate is just,
Here we are back on Pisces at a track here to...
Yeah, I agree with the OV statement, and then the reboot just did the OV thing again.
Octagon's nickname during our time at the Plumbers Academy.
What if I told you about non sequiturs, boy?
That, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Accelerate in the reboot is my favorite design for Accelerate. I don't know, the two fins on the back really do it for me. Voice-wise,
If they done rope would make for a
I don't know, I kinda didn't like Yuri Lowenthal's Accelerate.
participants. The track
Just because it's like when they get into voice in Alien, he sounds too much like Ben.
that
Which I think only works for Alien X.
make for a truly challenging driving experience. After surviving that predicament, it's
Actually, now that I come to think of it, in the reboot, a lot of the voice actors do a good enough job for the aliens, it's just... If it wasn't for the fact we were spoiled by Classic, then I have no doubt that people wouldn't be as pissed about the voice actors. Like, Heat Blast voice, when you put it in a vacuum, that could work for Heat Blast. But the problem is that because of Heat Blast's more, grumbly voice, I don't know if I call it grumbly, but gravelly voice in Classic and Omniverse, it's like people expect that to be default. Forearms has pretty much the same voice he did in OV. You know, I think Shockrock has a nice voice, and Slapbacks is absolutely perfect, but it reminds me a little bit too much of, but it reminds me way too much of Ditto, which was probably the intention. Since, in a lot of ways, Slapback reminds me a lot of Ditto, just without Rob Paulson. And you know, I'm kind of split on whether or not they should have had him voice Slapback. Should have got Rob Paulson to voice Slapback.
someone just lost their lead. Such is the fleeting nature of all things.
It's like, you bring Rob Paulson back, and it's clear you just wanted to do Ditto. But Slapback already has a voice that's so similar to Ditto that it probably would be for the best, you know?
Taking the competition.
Diamond Head is just Roger Craig Smith doing his Sonic voice, but doing it deeper. You know, it isn't like where he didn't put on a voice like with Frontiers. No, I mean his like Sonic Colors voice, but he made it somewhat deeper. You know, I probably would have preferred that.
Swampfire has got his ultimate on.
Okay, yeah, Slapback would have been fucking all like seriously, Slapback and Shockrock would fit so well in at least Omniverse, you know. It's like Shockrock is already pretty close to Heat Blast, and if you can believe in living fire, you can believe in living plasma. And Slapback, little harder to get behind, but he's still my favorite cloney boy. Yeah, Slapback is still my favorite cloney boy when it comes to between him, Ditto, and Echo Echo. Because Ditto has a great personality, but his weaknesses are hard to write around, as I'm learning as I try to write him in more. And Echo Echo can somehow be both overpowered and underpowered. But Slapback has that perfect balance where he has a weakness that makes him interesting.
I would have done even better.
You know, he's right, he would have done. He's frictionless. So why is he in a car? Oh, yeah, I've got some other stuff I need to go do, so I am gonna call it an episode here. Call it a stream here. It was always fun. It's always fun coming back to this game just to get pissed at it. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.